guys, what is up, what it do? I hope you're well. I hope everybody is good. So today's video, I don't think I was going to do an intro. Sorry if I look like I haven't really been sleeping well, because I haven't. But that's besides the point. I have to start because now my face is breaking out. I don't know if you can see that there's a difference between, you know, some of the videos you guys have been giving me fans. Oh, the skin is popping, the skin is, yes, thank you so much. I give God the glory, but I take the fans. Anyways, I'm diverting, I'm rambling. So I wasn't going to do an intro, but I thought just a little context needed to be provided. And so today's video is not quote-unquote in present time, because this is sort of a road to Tambali, road to graduation channel. This is the whole purpose of the channel. I thought I would put together some of the stuff that I did over the years in university. And so in second year, when I was going back to Rwanda, I did sort of like a small, like a mini vlog, and I decided to compile all the videos together and then do an official vlog. I did like a summary of it and posted it on Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, which I'm sure you all do because that's where you're from, and WhatsApp, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll put the link down below so that you can follow me and, you know, any of the fun content I post, which is not much, but still. Anyway, so yeah, I did a summary on IG, and I thought, you know, to commemorate graduation, I'm looking back on the old videos and the old stuff I've done now, like, oh, let me post it. So this video, today's video is takes place in 2021. This is after a year of online classes, returning to school for the first time, and yeah, enjoy.
I was calling Joey to come and sit here. That's like $110 for us.
And away we go. The view is so beautiful. And guys, they mistakenly gave me 2 foods and I didn't return it. I said, let me just keep one for a rainy day. Joe managed to switch seats and we all bonded together. I was so excited because we are together, you know. Anyways, after forcing us to watch a Barbie movie, Joette also appeased me by letting us listen to HSM 3. So I was very, very happy. It was a good time on the plane, let me tell you. Now that I'm watching this, why were there so many people on the flight? Anyways, we were on our way to pick up our baggage. We'd taken our COVID test by then. There were a lot of people at the baggage claim area, but we still got our stuff and we were headed out because it was COVID. And with Rwanda, once you enter during the COVID period, you had to book a hotel ahead of time and inform them that you were coming so that you would quarantine in the hotel while you wait for your test results before you are released into the public, quote unquote. So this is us, the hotel bus, and we all picked the same hotel too. Wow, what a time, what a god. Anyways, we'd all picked the same hotel. They came to pick us up from the airport, and you guys, when I tell you that the food is not the best. But story time, briefly, I had a bad cold as well. This is me in bed. When we got to the hotel, we got there around 12 a.m. Tell me why we got there and they were telling us that the hotel was full. So guess who had to share a room? And it was just left with 2 rooms, and we're 4 people, 1 guy and then the 3 girls, us 3 girls. Tell me why we had to share a room, the 3 of us. I mean, we were happy, we were glad. Joette made us watch movies and she was Joette, love, shout out to Joette. Anyways, this is us in bed. But like, can you actually imagine if someone of the 3 of us had COVID, would have had to stay there till we all recovered, quote unquote, and it's not for free too. You have to pay. This was like $30-$40 a night, right? It was, I said, so you can't plan ahead and you have to make contingencies for this. Anyway, we still had a good time. This is us watching Annie. I love Annie, by the way, or any kind of musical. I had such a bad cold, so they were constantly bringing me like African tea. Rwandans have this thing called African tea, and wow, the food, we don't talk much. So the food, so we had to resort to, what's it called, other means because we were hungry. So guess what? Our women in tech decided that it was time to pick out the jollof. As Africans, we are mandated to travel with food. As West Africans, it's part of the criteria when you're traveling. You have to take frozen food, jollof, blah 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 blah. Hey, nobody should come and catch us. But yeah, so there was no microwave. Obviously, it's COVID. So, and they can't know that we brought it. So here's our women in tech trying to like, I'm literally watching this as I'm recording the voiceover, and this was so funny because, my goodness, can you imagine how desperate you must be for good food that you use a hairdryer to attempt to warm jollof? Anyways, it was a good time. It turned out well. It wasn't bad, and I think we should give it up for our women in tech, Joette and Yaira. I think you guys need to give it up for them in the comments, because wow, this is innovation. This is what AOU talked about when they said do hard things. So once we finally left the hotel, we moved into our apartment. Yes, that's right. Your girls got an apartment, period. So we got an apartment, moved in, and we're just ready for the new semester. Our campus is non-residential, so they only provide residence, luckily, for first years for you to find your way around. And yeah, so this was the view. It was a rainy day, rainy season, and that was the view from our apartment. And this is me on my way to campus for the first time. Okay, so Rwanda around this time, actually from like September-ish to like February, March, it's really rainy. And so this is me arriving on the AOU Rwandan campus for the very first time. This was a brand new campus that was built during COVID, or that finished during COVID. And for those who don't know, our old campus was actually a rented out second floor. So like, let's say Stanbic Heights, they rented out the second floor as our campus because it was a very small population, but we've grown, we grew, we became bigger, and Freddie's vision also became bigger. So he built this beautiful multi-purpose campus in like the industrial part of Rwanda, of Kigali. It was like an up-and-coming industrial area, and so it's huge, multi-purpose. And guess what? We never even got to use it. The stories.
See all of us with masks. Hey, COVID.
I know, right?
Hey, Winifred.
What's this love?
You don't miss your...
Is it a shinkami? Is it a shinkami?
You don't miss your...
You don't really put a shinkami?
Lunchtime, and my roommate and I were so excited to find out that our favorite Cali Mix spot had opened like a small branch in our campus, because we're one of their main consumers since they were so close to our campus. Anyway, so this was our first class experiential, where there are like practical lessons to help you learn or something. So this was like an egg, experiential, and so yeah.
Sisemia, kwang kwang kwang. Breaking news.
Hi, what's the haps, guys? So the vlogs are going to have to wait. We are currently in a panoramic. I'm like, we are in a. Oh my god, I've been fooling with the way. We're in a pandemic, yes. And Rwanda is actually currently on their second lockdown, so we're on lockdown for the next 2 weeks. So yes, as you can see, that's my suitcase. I'm ready to go. I'm lying, but yes, so we are on lockdown, so every other activity has to wait. So that's all I can say. Bye. So if you're here, you've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I don't usually do like closing of videos, but here we are. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to do a separate video, which is a full story time with all the gist and all the details of what really went down during this vlog, because there was so much. I mean, from quarantining to the whole room issue to how we got our apartment, what it was like living in your own apartment in your second year out of COVID, and then during COVID, because just a week into classes, Rwanda was like, okay, it's COVID time. It's COVID time, Yapong, we've closed, shut down, stop whatever you're doing, go and sit in your house for 2 weeks. And so there was a whole, and the way I'm smiling at the end of that video, I was really trying to lie to myself that I was okay, but deep down I was completely heartbroken, because I was looking forward to school. I've watched Grownish and I've read all the books, and I loved my first year, at least the first and the 1.5 semester of first year that I got to experience in first year. So I was completely heartbroken that, just after 1 week of in-person classes, we shut down, gone back to online classes, and it's been like that since. And so the way I'm smiling at the end, just know that my sister is not doing too good. It's not doing too good. Yeah, so that's it. I don't know, I don't want to feel some way about it, but again, this is how I look naturally. So sorry if you are not used to. No, but I'm always, anyways, I feel like I've had better days look wise, but I still look good. Period. We're tired, but we're still looking good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Watch out for the COVID Dito in total story time, and I'll see you guys there. So bye.